Morning.
Happy July 1st, everybody.
The year's just flying by. Here we are entering quarter three, Q3.
And we are halfway through the year already. Can you believe that?
And we're glad you're with us. We have some loyal friends here on
Yes.
Upper 5 Facebook, YouTube, and X here, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'm meteorologist Heather Bricca. This is Anchor Brendan Kinney.
We got Gibb there in the back.
Hitting the buttons.
Jim Gibb is his name, but it just feels weird calling him Jim. It's Gibb.
Jim or James, even when I see it in an email, I'm like, oh,
Who's James?
Yeah.
Who's Jim?
I've called him Gibb. We both, when I first started 4 years ago, we were both on the weekends together, and it's been Gibb since day one.
Gibb, I see you're watching on here. You haven't said anything. Anything you want our friends to know? He's working behind the scenes stuff.
He's working today.
We run a fish and game report telling you essentially the best times to fish and hunt. And Gibb, he has work to do, so we'll leave him to it. And I guess we'll just mind our own business in here, Heather.
Yeah, we'll mind our business. We're going to talk about the weather quiz. We'll talk about the forecast. We'll read your comments live.
Yes.
And let us know if you have any questions about the forecast. I'll likely cover them. But if you are a friend watching from another location that isn't northern Michigan, I will do my best to try to answer your question too. But we are based here in northern Michigan, so we do talk more northern Michigan weather to start out until we get more questions.
All this free of charge, Heather?
Yeah, but Brendan does still owe me $5.
The things I've done for you, I still owe you $5?
Okay, not after this morning, no $5. It's voided.
Okay. What happened this morning?
Brendan was my wake-up call this morning.
Okay, if you want to admit it.
I'll admit it. Yeah. I'll admit it. He called me.
Yeah.
I got a new mattress. I slept really good last night. And almost too good to wake up. I remember my 1:30 alarm clock and then nothing. I looked at my watch app to see my sleep pattern, and I had like almost 2 hours of REM sleep, which never happens.
So let's see, that was 1:30. So she, got a lot more sleep after that.
I did get a lot. We won't talk about specifics, but let's just say she rolled in just with enough time to record the cut-ins that we have to do at 4:10 in the morning. So.
Yeah. It's all true.
Yep.
We're all here, ready to talk about
honesty.
weather.
I'll be honest with our friends. Yeah. We will not do that tomorrow. That's the goal. So
sounds good.
Give us your weather quiz answer. Tell us where you're tuning in from.
Yeah.
We'd love to know. We know we have a lot of friends who are up here visiting up north for the National Cherry Festival in Traverse City. Maybe you're just up here because the holiday weekend is Friday.
And it's a beautiful area in the country.
We know it. We're so lucky. We're blessed.
Yeah.
That's why we stay here.
Got that right.
All right, so weather quiz this morning. We see the most amount of tornadoes in the month of May in the United States. What is the average amount of tornadoes reported in the month of July? Since we're now in the month of July, we're going to talk tornado climatology. Is it 116, 166, or 201 tornadoes?
That answer is coming up. I already see guesses.
All right.
We have a lot of comments. So first, though, Heather, the floor is yours.
Got to get into the forecast. That's why you guys tune in. We know that. So we're getting into it. We did see some clouds overnight last night, but then rapid clearing and early this morning. So now as that cold front passes well off to our southeast, high pressure takes hold. You can see hardly any cloud cover. I know we have downstate friends watching, so we'll zoom out here. We are still seeing some cloud cover lingering behind that main cold front over in the southeastern side. So Detroit area, the south corner there of the state. You can see some showers and storms moving through parts of Ohio and even Indiana, southern Indiana early this morning. Here's our temperatures right now starting to warm up in the 60s in the eastern upper peninsula. If you are in the northern lower, 60s and even low 70s. When you factor in the dew point, shows you how much moisture is really in the atmosphere. You can see over in the eastern UP a bit more comfortable, but still on the edge of almost muggy if you're on Drummond Island. Over in Sheboygan, Petoskey, and Alpena at 61 for dew points, all the way over in Charlevoix too, and Beaver Island, Traverse City. So it could be feeling a bit muggy. It's more muggy there through Frankfort, Manistee, Ludington, and Cadillac. So here's a look at our day. If you have a tea time or maybe you're just going to be out and about, maybe you have to work today, we are expecting excellent golfing weather. A light wind out of the northwest, so wind will not be an issue for your golf game. It will be 70s up to the 80s. And a lot of sunshine today. So here's a look at our day. Perhaps a few upper level clouds in the eastern upper peninsula into mid-morning, early afternoon. But look at that. The afternoon, hardly any wind, hardly any clouds. It's going to be lots of sunshine today. And then tonight, we'll see that clear sky for most. We have a late shower storm chance passing through the eastern UP. So it'll be mainly overnight and early tomorrow morning. Could see a few light sprinkles in the tip of the mid-morning, early afternoon. And then we have the chance of some passing showers and storms. That will mainly happen later in the day for us here in the northern lower. We're not expecting severe weather, but could easily hear some rumbles of thunder. Comfort index, so this is look at our dew points over the next few days. And when we see 60-degree dew points, it typically means it will be a bit humid. So we're in the mid to upper 50s today. We're teetering on the edge of pleasant to humid. It will really depend on location today. If you're close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes, I do think it'll feel a bit more humid today. It'll be humid tomorrow too. Not as bad as where we started last week though. Around just a week ago, it was super humid here, almost oppressive. Now Thursday, we are expecting a bit more refreshing dew points with the mid 50s, and we're back to the 60s on Friday. Friday's the 4th of July. It also means we're going to see warmer temperatures too. So not only are our temperatures increasing, but the dew point is too. It's going to feel a bit more humid by Friday. If you're going to the National Cherry Festival, the 99th National Cherry Festival at downtown Traverse City, we are expecting no weather issues today. Just use the sunscreen. We're going to see hardly any clouds around, a lot of sunshine, 80 degrees. Wednesday, we do have the chance of some isolated late day showers. If you're going to be out and about for maybe even the concerts, you might want to grab your jacket before you head out the door, just in case you run into those pop-up showers. And then Thursday, it'll be mostly sunny and 84. You'll need the sunscreen again, but dry conditions are expected Thursday. Forecast highs today, 60s, 70s, and 80s for the eastern upper peninsula. You could see that cooler wind off Lake Superior will keep Sault Ste. Marie and Paradise more comfortable. If you're in Newberry and Engadine, you'll warm up to around 80 degrees today. A lot of sunshine. 76 in Rogers City today, 81 in Alpena with a lot of sunshine in that northwesterly breeze. 80 in Traverse City. 79 in Boyne City and Bel Air. If you're in Roscommon, 79 as well. 82 in Big Rapids, sunshine. Tonight we will see a few late showers in the eastern upper peninsula. We'll start off with a clear sky though. 50s and 60s for lows across the board and hardly any wind tonight. On the northeast side, we'll see a clear sky. 59 in Mayo. If you're in Kalkaska, 60 degrees tonight. 64 in Traverse City and 60 in Cadillac with a clear sky. Look at our extended forecast. Quiet weather today, passing showers, isolated showers and storms tomorrow. Nothing widespread, mainly later in the day. Then Thursday will be dry, and then we're slowly warming into the 4th of July. If you have any plans this holiday weekend, we are expecting an isolated shower storm chance on the 4th in the northern lower. Look at those highs, 80s and 90s. It's going to feel a bit more humid too, which is typical for this time of year. And then the weekend, some scattered shower storm chances both days. It will feel warmer and more humid on Saturday.
Thank you, Heather. And if you're just joining us, thanks for spending time with us here on this first day of July.
Yeah.
Chris saying good morning from East Lansing. Alice, heard your voice this morning, leaving your message for Heather. She's our weather watcher.
I played them loud enough for Brendan to listen.
Hi, Alice. I love hearing your voice. Good morning, she said. It's 66 and sunny in Alpena. See those sunshine and sunflower emojis. We have Paul watching from Rogers City, not too far there from Alpena. Robert saying good morning. It's beautiful. It's 65 in Indian River. Joel saying good morning from Pleasanton. It's now 65 and sunny. Alice is saying hi to Gib.
Oh, Gibbs fan club showing up for him today.
Gib, anything to say to Alice? Hello, he says.
Just in that voice too.
Chip saying good morning from Grand Rapids. Gail is watching again. She was with us at 6:20 this morning. Sun in Kingsley and plants are watered. Not from Mother Nature this morning, so I guess Gail was watering the flowers.
Yeah, Mother Nature did a good job yesterday, early morning. It was like a deluge when I came into the station. Just water pouring down, surfacing the ground. Now it's dry. You got to do it yourself.
We have Christopher also watching from Alpena. Bethel's watching from sunny Manistee. It's 68 and it's sunny there in Alpena, according to Christopher. Jackie says, happy July. It's 62. Hi, Jackie. And the sun is out at her house and wants to know if she's going to have rain today, Heather.
No.
There you go. Short and sweet.
No. It's also a day, I said this to Brendan, on a day like today that I try to show up on time to work every day. There's a few days that it happens. If it had to be any day of the week, today is the day because weather is so quiet that the focus is the next few days. Today is just going to be dry and sunny. So quiet on my end, at least for today.
Chris is up north with us here. She's in Alden. She's having coffee on her son's porch.
Ooh.
On this gorgeous, less humid morning. What a great way to start your day, at least for coffee lovers.
Yeah, I love that.
Spending time with family, sipping on coffee. Love it.
And enjoying the sunshine this early.
Yeah. Christopher saying hi to Gib. Gib, same thing to say to Christopher. Hello. Okay, yep, there we go. Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls. It's 66, mostly sunny. Christopher is going with 166 for the quiz there.
Okay.
Chris asking, why don't you have the live chat on YouTube? Are you saying we don't have the option to do live chat? I just checked. I didn't see any comments. Do you need to be logged in, Heather? Is that it?
I really don't know.
We get most of our interaction here on Facebook, so I just read the Facebook comments.
Do you want me to pull up my YouTube right now?
Can you sign in? Because I did it not signed in on my
the
computer
Up
in the
North
content
Live?
center. Yeah.
I don't have the login information.
Oh, just like your own YouTube.
Yeah, I was just like gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I didn't see any comments / I didn't see where you could.
I'm watching, and then yeah. I guess it doesn't, like if I was just watching it myself, I don't think there's ability to comment on here.
I'll have to ask
We
Mr.
can
Trevor
ask our
about that.
digital content manager.
Yeah. Christine is watching from sunny Akiak. It's 66. Sean Paul Friday watching from southern Texas.
Oh, okay. Hot.
Thanks for waking up with us here.
Yeah.
It's 7:47 there, and apparently it's raining and it's 85. It's fun to connect with people outside of northern Michigan for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher saying nice blue dress, Heather.
Thank you.
No question on the color today. Jackie is guessing 116 tornadoes. Nancy is saying good morning from East Jordan where it's 66. Chris is guessing 116. Susie Q is saying it's 65. It's beautiful. She's seen that sunshine in Frederick. Off to say goodbye to a girlfriend who's moving by her kids downstate, and then mowing and weed whacking and fertilizing her flowers.
Sounds like a busy day.
She
Definitely, that takes a lot of time if you have a big yard. Yeah.
Nancy's guess is 116. She guesses from time to time. Thanks, Nancy. Bethel is guessing 166. Dave is saying good morning from Breckenridge. Dave's off to the dentist again and said enjoy this nice day, everyone. And 201 for the weather quiz.
All right.
Friend Mark's joining us from Io, 64 and sunny. Other friend Mark in Fremont, Indiana is saying it's 82, at least 82 for a high today, a lot less humid, and his guess is 201 tornadoes. Susie Q's guess is 116. Christine has to take her cats to the vet this afternoon. Paul
That's
is
usually not the funnest task to do with cats.
Maybe some meowing, some crying, hissing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably at least some meowing on the way there.
Yeah.
When you're in the vet. Yeah.
I hope they're feeling well, Christine.
Yeah, I hope all is well. It's just a regular checkup.
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's just routine.
Yeah.
Paul is welcoming Christopher back to the chat. Joel guessing 166. Friend Ethan is saying good Tuesday morning all.
Morning, Ethan.
Not like a terrific Tuesday, Ethan.
Not yet.
I guess maybe when he signs off, he's going to say that.
Yeah.
62, sunny, very comfortable in Sioux City, Iowa. Climbing to 87.
Okay.
Today, at least. Oh, we have our friend and former coworker, Sarah.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She's saying, good morning, miss you all, slay the day. Sarah, if only you knew how many times the word slay was uttered this morning. Did I say that with the word slay was uttered? 10, 15 times so far this morning?
Perhaps. Every time Brandon, our producer, gave me more time, just to communicate the fact that I hear it, I used to say that with Sarah, slay. So I say slay, then Brandon says slay back, and then just slay back and forth.
For our friends who don't know what slay means, what does it mean, Heather?
I call it the spicy great. It's better than just good.
Yeah.
So when you slay the day, it means it was a fabulous day.
Wow. So a big compliment.
Yeah.
Wow. Slay the day.
And I love extra time as a meteorologist who's chatty. So when Brandon gives me good news, I give him a slay. Because it's a slay for the meteorologist.
Positive reinforcement, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, like, do it again. But I get it. If there's less time in the show, I work with the producers. I do.
We miss you, Sarah.
We miss you.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we hope you're doing well.
We had a story about Costco this morning, by the way.
And I thought of her, especially after your comment yesterday.
Wally's saying good morning, Heather and Brendan. Happy first day of July, the month we all celebrate our independence. The question of the day, I guess the weather quiz, he's guessing 116. Alice going with that as well. Paula said 116 for the quiz, assuming in the U.S. That's correct, Paula.
Yes, Paula.
Wow. Gibbs saying hello to Sarah.
Ooh, Gib behaving.
Oh, and Sarah, she has a guest with her this morning. Arnie.
Arnie.
Her dog Arnie watching along with her. Hi, Arnie.
Aw, a good boy.
Where's Oski? I don't know.
Well, Oski might be on like the dining room table or something.
Chris was going to say hi on the live chat on YouTube, but apparently the live chat is off. That's news to me. We'll chat with Trevor about it,
Yeah,
Chris.
we'll look into it. Thanks for bringing that up to us.
Yeah. Christine said, trying to get them in the same crate is the hardest part, talking about the cats going to the vet.
They share a crate?
I guess so.
Oh, no.
And it's just a checkup, so that's good. Hope all is well, Christine.
Yes.
Apparently, oh yeah, Christopher checked, and apparently the chat is disabled, so. Sarah said, leaving a sleigh legacy, haha.
Sarah,
have left
you
your
made
mark.
your mark on the morning show in multiple ways, but that is the day-to-day sleigh.
And Ethan, oh, so he normally saves that for the end. The alliteration.
Yeah.
Yep. And Paul apparently misses Sarah. Please come back, he says.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know you two had such a close friendship there. That's really special.
Yeah.
Ethan's going with 116. Lori is saying, good to see you. Been a long time. It sure has. Glad to have you back, Lori.
Yeah.
And Oski, is around barking at people.
Oh, naughty. See, I knew he was being a naughty boy.
Keeping Sarah safe, I think is what Oski's
and
doing.
the house safe, and maybe Arnie safe.
Protecting his
domain.
His siblings there. And Kalkaska. Yeah, our friend Kalkaska is watching this morning.
Oh, good. We love
Yeah,
Kalkaska.
yeah. Susan is watching from Kalkaska. I got so excited about Kalkaska and Leo the Trout.
I love Leo.
116 is Susan's guess. And Jackie tried to watch Joe last night. He does a Facebook Live at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Apparently couldn't get the sound. So. Did you have that issue, Heather? I know you tune in at 8 o'clock every night to Joe. I'm kidding. She's sleeping by then.
I should be sleeping by then.
You weren't sleeping by 8?
I was just getting to bed.
Just getting to bed at 8?
Yes, because this was the whole thing with the new mattress situation, is that I had to wash the new sheets before putting them on the mattress. And I'm figuring out the dryer with the big amount of sheets because I went from a full to a king. So everything's taking longer to dry, and it was wet, and I can't put wet sheets on and expect myself to fall asleep. So I was waiting for them to dry. It was like 7:50 by the time. I could have tuned into Joe, but then I wouldn't be falling asleep because I'd be wondering what's going on. So yeah, no, I don't. I do when I wake up in the morning, though. I check on what Joe does the night before. And I did see he started off with the Sue, or one of our new Sue weather cameras.
Yeah.
So it's like, slay, but I didn't watch it with the sound on. So I'll check and see if he had sound issues.
I hope it was working.
Interested. Yeah, just because we do it a different way during the mornings. And I know we've had challenges doing it through the weather computer.
We have an update, Heather. Gail could hear Joe at 8 o'clock.
Slay, Gail. Because Gail watches all of our shows and live streams.
She doesn't miss anything.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
We love the dedication, Gail. We do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We sure do. Ethan apparently is training right now. Training for like a marathon, Ethan, or something? Or
Yeah, you could be training.
what are you training for?
Yeah. Could be a marathon, 5K. Could be training for cybersecurity. could be anything.
Apparently, Ethan's really sleepy today.
Okay.
So whatever he's training for, it's making him sleepy.
So he's bored.
And hopefully we're keeping you awake. And Kimberly guessing 116. Gib, how are those fish and game reports coming? Done.
The whole month?
So Gail, when you're watching the news and you see the fish and game, just think, Gib put that together with care. Now, Gib's not the one determining the best times to hunt and fish, right, Gib? You're just putting the graphics together.
And he doesn't guarantee that you will be successful.
So they're pre-made by some kind of company, yeah.
And I know they use like the moon, right? Yeah.
And Kimberly is saying good morning from Bay Mills. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Upper Peninsula friends.
Yes.
We love that.
Ethan is, well, he could be training for a marathon. He's just not telling us, but he said a new meteorologist is who he's training right now.
Oh, he is training a new, okay.
Yeah.
Not
I was
one.
being silly. I figured that's what he was doing.
Oh, no.
But who knows?
So now this new meteorologist is hearing our voices, and maybe they will tune in too.
Come on, join us. We're here every
come
weekday,
here.
8:35 Eastern time.
Yeah.
And Ethan is waking up more watching you all. Good.
Okay.
Gail is saying thank you, Gib. And Gail did catch a nice lake trout Saturday morning. Nice job, Gail.
I bet it's delicious once you cook it up.
And Sarah said Gib, always hard at work.
You know it's Sarah.
Yeah, when he's...
Firsthand, she knows.
No. Gib is a valued team member. So we're all caught up here, Miss Heather.
Okay, so with the weather quiz this morning, the thought is we're entering a new month. We're going to talk tornado climatology because tornadoes can happen in any month. So in the United States, how many, on average, of tornadoes do we see reported in the month of July?
116.
It is 116, and this is in the U.S. they average between 1991 and 2020. And weather quiz standings, so Brendan is undefeated. He's also tied with producer Brandon, which the picture is in now. Do you see it?
Yeah, Gib, can you make that picture a little bigger for tomorrow?
Yeah, I do want to see his face a little bit.
Apparently that's him speaking at his brother's wedding.
Oh,
I learned
so
that
he was
today.
All dressed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, with suspenders maybe and a bow tie.
Oh, slay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So producer Brandon's now got his picture in. There's a face to the name. Facebook viewer, 2 for 2. You guys are undefeated. Today was Miss Gail. Director gives 1 for 2 this week.
All right, we can chat about tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Madison, she's heading to Manistee.
Yeah, she is.
There's a big festival going on starting tomorrow, Heather.
Yeah. What is the festival called, Brennan?
The Manistee National Forest Festival. So it goes throughout the holiday weekend and should be a lot of fun there. So Madison has that live preview starting in our 6 o'clock hour. But we start a lot earlier than that.
We do, when I wake up.
4:30 to 7 is when you can join us.
Yep. Fun friendship forecasting and forestry tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep. The 4 Fs.
And you can always join us live on the internet too, upnorthlive.com.
You can always stream us. If you maybe don't want to open another app on your phone and then go through your browser and search for us, you can always download the Up North Live mobile app. You can hit the watch tab there. Make it easy.
I was chatting with somebody yesterday. I didn't have a whole lot of solutions. Her antenna sometimes doesn't pick us up, and she doesn't have any internet at her house. So I'm like, I don't know.
That's a double whammy of, that is a tough one.
I don't know, get some satellite or something.
Get satellite, Starlink maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. When I had the antenna a while back, like 3-ish years ago, it was tough to get our signal if there were storms over the lake.
That can,
It does interfere
things.
with that. And then geomagnetic storms sometimes too, when we have active weather happening in space, it also disrupted the antenna a little bit. So there's impacts from geomagnetic storms.
But I would say for a majority of our friends, antenna, cable, satellite, streaming, we're here for you.
Yep. And the News On app, if you have a Roku TV, that is how I watch us. That's how Mama Kinney watches us.
Yep.
And a lot of other friends who maybe have internet and want another way of watching us and maybe don't have the antenna. Brendan, you have the antenna though, right?
I do.
Yeah.
My mom had texted me saying she was taking Benji to the groomer, so she wasn't on Facebook Live today.
He's getting ready for his trip up north.
He is, yeah.
I hope they trim him the right way this time.
Gonna be an up north puppy here soon. All right, here we go, Ethan. Thanks for helping me wake up. I will tell her, but I'm watching in my car. Okay. He's giving us 2 here. Ready?
Okay.
Have a terrific and tranquil Tuesday.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
With our quiet weather, we can guarantee that.
All right. All right, Gib, you can go get a trout like Gail today, or
No,
nice
he's
lake
probably
trout?
going to take a walk, right, Gib? He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Huh?
The day is young.
It is.
Thanks for spending your morning with us here.
Yeah. Have a good first day of July. We're back here Wednesday. We'll see you then.
Bye.